Okay, I believe we are live. Wow, on time today. Last few live streams have been a little late. If you're here, say hello. I think we're live. Man, I need to come up with a better way of opening up these videos. Hi, Fubar. Awesome. Okay. Well, we're going to do deathmatch today. As you can see, we're going to do some 1v1s, 2v2s, and then 3v3s. I'll randomly bounce between. These are some pretty damn good players. Frost9, Solara, Zayu, Maldahar. And let's get the ball rolling. We're on Michi. We're playing deathmatch. And we've got in red Nova 8 as the Persians. In green as the Chinese Vykob AOE2. And let's get the party started. If you don't know what Michi is, it is a map with a giant forest separating the players. And already we're starting to see someone trying to bust their way in. Basically Arabia with a big forest in between the players and resources all over the map. If you're not familiar with deathmatch, everyone starts the game 20,000 food, 20,000 wood, 10,000 gold, and 5,000 stone. Looks like Green sold a bunch of his resources to be able to afford more gold, or rather more stone. It seems like he bought stone. Expanding like crazy, lots and lots of markets for red. He knows it's a 1v1, right? House is going down for him as well. Is it? Here we just go and then they because they're cats, they ignore you and do whatever the hell they want anyway. Okay, so our Persian trying to bust his way in with literally no army, but take a look at this, 7 castles. We know what that means, guys. War elephants are on the way. How will our Chinese respond to this? Building castles, endless amounts of town centers. Oh, he is not going to know what's about to hit him. His vision is down here. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's watch this from Green's perspective right now. Okay, he sees everything with these outposts, so he knows what's going on. He should immediately move his. There they are. Only 4 siege workshops is a little bit too few, and now he's blocked his own way with these houses. Might have to delete a few. And let's see what the hell happens here. What else is he building? Everyone's got their opening scout. Looks like red deleted his. Ugh, so freaking chunky. 620 HP. Let's see what the hell Green is gonna do. Okay, I mean, Bombard Tower is not a bad idea against these war elephants, but needs to build a lot more than 30 heavy scorpions, especially with this many onagers heading over. Let's see if the onagers notice the presence of the scorpions. There's going to be okay, red is aligning his army. He has blown through all of his gold, although he has 65 fully upgraded elite Persian war elephants. Guys, lesson number 1, vision. Red has no vision. If he knew that all of Green's army was here, he would probably have relocated his plan of attack. Does discover them now. Let's see who gets here first. Holy shnikes, 58 Chukanus are sniping all of the onagers, rather. Is it a sin? Oh god. Oh god, he is somebody's overestimating here. Either Green is overestimating how hard these scorpions are gonna hit, or red is overestimating how hard these elephants are gonna hit. So far it looks like it's red who's winning out here with 28,000 HP. Oh my god, deathmatch games are fun. Look at him trading with himself. Oh, I didn't notice that you start the game with a market in the corner here, a neutral market. Very interesting. I've never noticed that in 1v1. Yeah, you know, somebody, you guys know how I harp on about a few things, like when Ethiopians don't build Shotel warriors, or when pro players don't get murder holes. Somebody once, I think about a month ago, told me, hey, why the hell do you keep talking about murder holes? Murder holes, you're like a broken record. If the pros aren't getting murder holes, then they're not getting murder holes for a reason. And I said that's maybe true, but not necessarily. When I was playing, it was considered bad manners to have more than 4 trebs. If you had like 10 trebs, 7 trebs, you were considered to be very, very rude. And now, like you're saying, bombard towers are considered bad manners. There's just always these little things. By the way, all the war elephants are dead. But our Persian has trade up and running. So does green a little bit. Hi, Andre. Glad you could join us live. We are just starting, so you are here right at the entry level. If this was a Ponzi scheme, you would be in at the entry level. Yeah, it used to be really, really annoying. Static defense was never really very popular in the late 90s, very, very early 2000s, at least in the deathmatch scene. But it, you know, like I said, this person who commented on one of my videos was like, hey, why do you keep harping on about this, blah, blah, blah. You know, oh, just because the pro players don't get it, it must be a reason. No, not necessarily. People agree, you know, about different manners in all kinds of different games. You know, like in Counter-Strike, you don't hide in the corner the entire game and try to snipe people for the entire game. That's also considered bad manners. There's always some kind of every generation. Are you're resting on your high DM laurels, I guess? Oh, why are the onagers in the back? Onagers should be nice and juicy in the front. Oh my god. Oh god, halberdiers. Okay, so he shot up all the halberdiers, lost 5,000 HP of elephants. And in come the Chinese camels. Army supply double for our Chinese, but what the hell do you do against 14,000 HP of elephants? Brian, I've seen that done. People are such dicks. Anything and everything to win a game. Yeah, look, I'm not one of these people that thinks it's, you know, oh, you shouldn't lane berries, you shouldn't lane gold, you shouldn't bring wolves into your opponent's base. Whatever the hell you need to do to win, you need to learn how to defend yourself. Just like in real life, you know, you do whatever you can to win a war. Age of Empires is basically the same. Yeah, exactly. Oh, MBL says that too? Exactly. In my opinion, this is a war game. Whatever you can do to win. If you have to lame gold, if you have to lame berries, if you have to steal goats and pigs and llamas. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, it sucks when you're not expecting it and you don't haven't you know, built up the proper defense for it. But whatever, a strategy is a strategy. By the way, Michi is, I guess, the lazy caster's favorite map. Look at this. I don't have to look anywhere. I can just train the camera eye over here and then move it a little bit to the right, move it a little bit to the left as the battle ebbs and flows. This is really the lazy caster's a perfect map. But anyway, let's see what the hell the players have built while the elephants take their sweet-ass time busting in. 31 trade cards for our Persian, 30 rather for our Chinese 31. 35. Brain has fried, I guess. 35 for our Persian, who's now busting in here. Resource count looks very bad for the Chinese, although he's got a shit ton of stone. Take a look at the resources for Nova 8. 11,000 gold in the bank. He is supply cap, but only 4 elephants in the production tab. You can barely hear me? 1 second. Sometimes you can hear, sometimes you can't. I'm gonna raise my mic audio a little bit. Let's make it about 13. Okay, hopefully that helps, Brian. Yeah, you know, it's annoying to get, like, lamed and all these meme builds and all these little things, but at the end of the day, I mean, if somebody tries something like that on Hera, they're gonna fail, right? Because Hera, after playing 50,000 games, knows how to defend. So, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people, like I said, I'm very big on Reddit. I mean, I'm not like big. I don't like post a shit ton of stuff on Reddit, but I like reading Reddit, and all the time there's just so much complaining and so much whining. This strategy, that strategy. I'm losing to laming. I'm losing to this. You know, you want to get good at a game. You have to learn how to beat anything and everything. I mean, like you said, MBL said, it's a war game, and in war all is fair. In love and war. Yeah, exactly. Use that anger. What's stopping you from doing it back? Turn around and shove it right in their face when they try to do it again. Why the hell not? Anger is good. Use it. 50 trade cards for our Chinese. Still only 35 for our Persian. But our Chinese is running out of stuff. He's running out of units. Building Chukanus. I bet he wishes he didn't build these castles here right now, or dump all of his resources into stone. Hi, Corey, is it? Yeah, look, every game is like that. There's always whiners, especially if you go down a Reddit rabbit hole. Reddit is like the... I love it as a platform. I get so much enjoyment out of it, but it is a toilet. Like a mental toilet. People just go on there, you know, you could literally say something like 1 + 1 = 2, and people will go on there and spend the next 5 years attacking you for saying 1 + 1 = 2. That's Reddit in a nutshell. use the anger, Luke. What is it? Anger leads to fear. No, wait. What's the Yoda excuse for not training Anakin's? Something leads to anger, anger leads to fear, and fear leads to the dark side. Oh god, yeah, StarCraft 2 is on a completely different level. Proxy bases and hiding Protoss hiding pylons everywhere, and yeah, it's a completely different level. In the meantime, our Persian has busted his way in. It looks like we're gonna see anger leads to hate. Right. The wise words of Master Yoda. Oh, geez, Louise. Is anyone here watching The Mandalorian, by the way? Absolute fantastic show. The episode that came out yesterday, absolute dog shit. What a horrible episode. Brian, that's hilarious. Okay, it looks like we're having we're probably going to see a GG soon, even though army supplies are fairly close, and the Persian war elephants are inside the trade route at moving at a massive 0.86. Anger can be good. The Jedi were a little bit too narrow-minded, maybe. Anger can be very good. Use it as a motivation. Talk to any gym bro and see if they're angry. They're pretty angry. Super nice people on the whole, but they use their anger. Katie Sackhoff is freaking amazing. I absolutely... I only really heard about her and started watching her in Battlestar Galactica, the remake. And she was just absolutely crazy as Starbuck in that. Were they? How do you stop the Persian? You build more than 20 heavy scorpions. And not Chukanus. I mean, take a look at their Pierce armor. 7. And you're attacking them on a 14. So you're doing 7 damage to a unit that has 620 HP. You literally need 90 shots or so. Yeah, not surprising, but look at the numbers. This is the fun of deathmatch. 493 Chukanus, almost 400 elephants. Oh, she's in Longmire? Okay, I didn't know that. Battlestar Galactica was absolutely fantastic. Oh, we've got a mirror matchup on Michi here. Okay, so Onager Nova 8. That's a cool clan name, Onager. Now let's see this. This is going to be... I love mirror matchup, by the way. If you don't know what a mirror matchup is, it's basically when the players start with the exact same civilizations. I absolutely love mirror matchups. When you remove, in any kind of game, you remove any advantages, disadvantages, and unique characteristics, all you're left with is skill. And especially in a map like this, where no player spawns in any particular advantageous position or disadvantageous position, I mean, you can argue maybe the resources are a little further apart or closer or whatever, but you have plenty of time to build up your army. You have plenty of time to prepare. Everyone is working with the same tools. This is really where Elo comes to shine, in my opinion. So a lot of people say it's boring, especially we were talking about StarCraft, where there's only really 3 different teams you can choose from. There it might be a little boring when there's only 3, but when there's 42... and there's so many different, I mean, there's no air units in Age of Empires. That would just be hilarious. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, air units, you know, maybe a blimp or something, or a hot air balloon. Ronager. Are they held in mirror? I didn't know that. I'm the channel's only 4 months old, so the number of tournaments that I've watched, especially deathmatch, well, actually deathmatch, I can clearly say I've watched literally 0 tournaments, so I'm not too familiar with their mirror matchups. Okay, red being aggressive, green taking a very relaxed approach here. Look at his army supply, 1, and that is his monk, who has brought forth a relic. We might be seeing a 3-minute game here. No, I haven't seen that. If you can find it, send it to me, or comment on one of my videos or the community post I put up today. Let me know what the hell are flying trade cards. Like hot air balloons? Uh-oh, eagles, though, being produced out of how many barracks? Oh, man, only 9. And they're right in the back. This is not going to be good for green. Nova 8 looks like he's on the verge of taking another victory here. Andre, this is a definitive edition. Flying Dutch trade cards. That sounds like a brand of weed. The Flying Dutchman. Oh my god, he's taking a lot of time clearing out that space. Let's see how attack rounds go. Oh, this is why you can't just mass 1 unit in deathmatch, although onagers are dying now. I think red's getting the worst end of these trades. He still left 1 green onager alive, and his onagers are all clumped, but now it finally gets some champions out as well. Red still has... Somehow red is managing to conserve his resources a lot better. You know, a lot of people don't like... deathmatch. You know, they equate it with like different types of games where there's no strategy involved, but I beg to differ completely. Take a look at the resources at the top. Look how much gold green has. Look how much gold red has. This is all about resource management. Oh my god. Do they have vision? Like, can you send these trade cards to your opponent's base and see what your opponent is doing, or are they like tied to the markets? First of all, how the hell did green hold here? Red, don't kill your own units. Green is basically pumping out every single infantry unit available to him, as is red. I think I saw a halberdier in there as well. Oh really? I don't like that. I don't want some kind of magic vision. I mean, it's accurate, but not really, you know. Age of Empires, I still would consider it. Oh my god, the attack grounds are just absolutely filthy. I would call Age of Empires a fantasy RTS with a very heavy grounding in reality, meaning that these are all units, these are all, you know, there were men with long swords in the medieval times, there were onagers, there were jaguar warriors, there were, you know, castles and marketplaces and the Persian Empire and the Aztecs. On the other hand, it is still kind of a fantasy games. I don't think the Incas had trebuchets and things like that. Oh god. Stop the attack round. Stop the attack round. But to add in some kind of flying ship, I don't know. That might be a little bit too much for me. Oh yeah, Fubar. I'm right there with you. Those early campaigns, especially in the late 90s, were just, yeah, learned a lot. Sorry, who has the flying ships? In Age of Empires 2? I don't know. I don't like that. For some reason, it strikes me, it's a little weird. Or at least make them very easy to shoot down. Okay. Red continuing to dominate here. Green, though, starting to pick off trebs. More and more infrastructure being plopped down here by Red, who has how many? 30 trade cards to the 0 of his opponent. So Green is not... Oh my god, though. Take a look at Green's resources. 8,000 gold. And now the turntables have turned. He's at 100 population. Somehow. Whoa, what is he building? I mean, the Jaguars are good. Take a look at their bonus against infantry. Right as I click it, he dies. 11 attack bonus. Yeah, especially if no one can reach the trade carts. I mean, at least have units that can reach them. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't fit into the whole Age of Empires ethos, right? To have flying airships. I don't know, maybe Age of Empires 3 or 4 or something like that, but definitely Age of Empires 2 is more of a medieval-based RTS. Okay, why are you ignoring the onagers? Get the onagers. Okay, so a huge battle of armies has... both players have a lot of resources in the bank. Both players are basically maxed out. But take a look at Red removing the defender's advantage with 4 barracks and 3 siege workshops. He is just as quickly reinforcing his army as Green. He wants to make a stand here. He's got enough stone for, what, 5 castles? Let's see them. Villagers are moving forward. Although Green Eagles are starting to swarm, and now Green is starting to swarm. These Jaguar Warriors. If your opponent is going pure infantry, I don't know why you just don't go pure Jaguar. How many castles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 castles. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Throat's a little dry. Now I got a bit of a traffic jam here. Has this started? No, so they can spread out a little bit. The one good thing that Nova 8 does that I really like is trade. He gets his trade up and running. His trade cards get into the 30 count very quickly. Oh no. Green is ceding a lot of control of the center here. He's been breached. The good news for him is I don't think Red has any more villagers here. Yeah, so he's kind of stopped here. We'll see what these villagers do once they build the gates, if they move forward. And now he's got champions. Look at him. He's probably going to the back expecting to see trade carts. Instead, he finds nothing but death. Look at this. He's probably like, WTF. Why are there no trade carts here? Who am I playing against? It's starting to get cleaned up. These Jaguars are going to absolutely wreck these champions. What's the movement speed? 0.99, 1.1. I don't know why Green is building anything other than Jaguars at the moment. Your opponent is going pure infantry. Take a look at that. Plus 11 attack against infantry. As opposed to this guys who have plus 8 against Eagle Warriors. So Green building 3 Eagle Warriors. Not exactly the optimal. I'm not too sure what his ELO is. I believe it's in the 1800s. Whereas Nova 8, I think, is in the 19 or low 2000s. Their idle animation. We'll see if we can catch them taking a break. For now, they are just going streaming everywhere. Siege coming out as well. Let's see if they gather here. This idle animation, what? That they're just kind of like squatting? Oh, the idle animations are the best. Oh no, green. He's down to 150 supply. 88 villagers. Red champion swarming over everything. Again, why is he not just building jaguars? He's completely broke as a joke. No gold at all. 30,000 wood. Did he even build a market? Sell your wood. Where is there a... Yeah, there's a market. Okay, so he can quote-unquote balance his economy. Oh yeah, moving scorpions against siege onagers is a brilliant move. Okay. I mean, I guess the good thing you can say if you're playing Aztec versus Aztecs is you don't have to deal with any kind of Hussar rating or anything annoying like that. Oh, dear Lord. 14 archery ranges going up for our green Aztec. 3 Trebs moving forward. Where's all that siege that he was bringing forward? He just got sniped by the onagers. Although he's got 93 army supply. Oh, elite skirmishers. Oh my god. I'd rather just build pikemen, no? No, I never played the... my first gaming console was a PS2. Although I shouldn't say that. My first gaming console was a Nintendo. And then I had literally nothing until a PlayStation 2. And then I bought Resident Evil and I fell in love with first-person shooters. Although I did play a lot of Counter-Strike in university. See, there you go, green. Clog him up with trash. Okay, so red showing us exactly how to play deathmatch, by the way. Set up your trade ASAP. 127 gold for each one of these cards is freaking amazing. And then, you know, build more than 5 barracks. He's thiefing the relic. I don't think this game is going to last long enough for that relic to even get back to that monastery. Oh, no, or is it here? No, where did that monk go? Did the monk die? No, there he is. Okay, he brought the relic finally. I think he got clogged up in the, he got gummed up in the works there. I mean, remember these elite skirmishers do have Outlot. So they do have the extra attack, the extra range. But the Pierce armor on the champion should be pretty damn good. 5. And these guys don't have any kind of attack bonus against, yeah. So basically they're doing 3 damage. And now the Eagles are coming with their Pierce armor. What is it at? 8? Yeah, this looks like a GG here. Looks like Nova 8 is going to take it 2-0 here, although 2 different players. A random champion slicing his way. This is the Witcher champion slicing his way through a number of pike, but 14 trebuchets enter the base with onagers. If you can't see them, they're lurking here in the back, ready to destroy anything and everything that comes towards those onagers. The trebs, rather. And look, oh, look at green. Welcome to the party. Hi, Punic Curse. I casted your game last night. Oh my god, 772 champions. Yikes, I don't know if they chose the same civ intentionally or not. Okay, so let's go from a 1v1 to a 2v2. This should be fun. So let's see, now we're doing teams. So yellow and red, we're going to call them north. And by the good old process of elimination, these guys are now south. So, Team North, we have Solara as the Teutons. You guys wanted to see go Teutons. That's nice, Punic. You got tagged. Well, I'm glad. I had a fun time casting that game. Slavs as well, together with the Teutons. Oh my god, there's going to be some heavy hitting units out of those 2 civilizations. Dravidians and Tatars. So Tatars a bit more of a finicky civ. Is there any high ground on this map? Very little high ground. Only little sparse little clumps, but that's all they need. Tatar's getting extra attack bonus when you go on the high ground. Persian Teuton's starting out with a nice paladin rush, although a few barracks being built. Only 5 stables. So Solara first to reach out, and our Tatar is going. Oh no, he's going Steppe Lancers against Teutonic Paladins. I mean, Teuton Paladins have basically double the HP. Oh my god. Ah, you did? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes as a caster, I watch a game and I'm like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? I try to guess. I try to assume. Champions out of our Dravidians moving forward with their chunky boys. They fire much faster than average. Okay, so yellow is sending out a bunch of exploratory excuse me, paladins. I'm not too sure I like this idea of halberdiers, especially when you don't know what your opponent is building. He's probably gonna go, yeah, cavalry archers, and then your halberdiers are worth jack. Okay, our Teuton pivoting. He wants to slam into the side of teal, but as he moves out, blue slams into his side. Not the biggest army yet. Only, what, 37 units? Let's see. Blue is taking a page out of Yellow's book, although what I like about Yellow is that he's expanding out onto the map immediately. He built a castle. Look at this. It looks like yellow villagers are building a blue villagers are building a yellow castle. Look at this. Amazing. Yellow still has not realized that he cannot build their red pinging to the side saying, bro, I am being swamped. Oh, you're tying paladins to Teutonic knights. Fantastic idea if you want to get somewhere fast. I am, of course, being sarcastic. Team South already starting to get their trade up. They need to do that immediately. And look at this. Look at Maldahar preemptively putting a little squadron of melee and ranged units. Oh, blue is going to absolutely get wrecked here. This is what I'm talking about. Tatars need to be finessed. Teutonic and Slavs, very much a brute force civilization here. Look at that area of effect damage with Druzhina. Absolutely crazy. By the way, I casted a game today that's going to come out tomorrow of the Viper, where we'll get to see some trample damage fun. There you go. There you go. What are you wasting your time with other units? Just build the chunky boys. Blue establishing himself in the middle of the map. Where's that Teutonic siege? Only 8 onagers are out. Yellow, little clumps of unit all over the map. Still has not seen this little body, but doesn't really need to. Doesn't look like they were trading at all. Okay, we'll catch a villager or two. No, drop me the link. I'll join. Three versus 4. Why 3 versus 4? I mean, those were very common back in the day when the internet was absolute dog shit, but now you have to be a real asshole to have your entire team queue up and then quit. I mean, shit happens, but if you do it on purpose, you are not a good person. Teal getting backstabbed here in the back, but blue sending support immediately. Overkill in terms of support. This is way too many units for blue. 44 units to deal with 7? I'm not sure that's a good idea. That basically exposes this area. Keshik's coming out. How's his gold? Is he looking to raid? Yeah, he's got no gold anymore. Hi, your mom. Glad you could join us. We saw a few 1v1s, but you're joining just in time for the start of the 2v2s. Sounds like a children's TV program, the 2v2s. Yellow, not really clumping his army as well as I think he should. Although, okay, wasting some HP with these halberdiers. Teal moving in, taking a bunch of onager shot to the faces, but does he give an F? He still has 6,000 HP. Oh my god, Urumi's coming out. Hi, Travis. Welcome to the show. We are watching Deathmatch today. If anyone doesn't know what Deathmatch is, it's a game where you start with 20,000 food and wood, 10,000 gold, 5,000 stone in post-imperial, which means basically you are in, everyone starts in Imperial Age with all of their civilizations, technologies, and researches and upgrades. All of that stuff already researched. All the unique upgrades are done. All the blacksmith upgrades, all the university upgrades, everything and anything is already done. Oh, now Yellow's being slammed from the side here. What's his villager count? Only 54? I am surprised here. Frost 9 pushing in on the back of 86 villagers, a bit of a healthier count. Again, tying his super quick units to the slower units. I don't know why players do this. And Urumus are gonna wreck, absolutely wreck. Especially with Wood Steel. Oh, double Treb shot takes out these two onagers. But the secret ingredient here, trade. Team South has a lot of trade going on. Team North has absolutely nothing. Blue still wasting, what is this, 12 units here to the side waiting for that trade. Teutonic Knights trying to catch the Keshik. Good luck with that. I don't know why his Teutonic Knights are in the back. They should be front and forward. Maybe just delete this one with 2 HP on him. Hi, Travis. Is the J pronounced J, or as a Y or an H? Tell me how to pronounce your wife's name. I will absolutely say hello. Oh, you're watching it on TV. Sorry, it's only 1080p. I am slowly figuring out how to stream in 2K if my internet can handle it. You thought Arumi were villagers? Oh, nice. Punic Wars. Man, I remember reading about the Second Punic War when I was a teen and just enthralled. I basically read anything and everything I could get my hands on. That was before the internet. You know how absolutely hard it was to find anything about anything. You had to actually go to a this magical, mystical building that no one ever goes to called a library. Junvei. Hi, Junvei. Glad you could join us. Glad you're watching. Glad you could watch us watch these little chunky elephant butts destroy anything and everything in their path as Team South pushes forward. Red looked like he's about to get eliminated any minute now. Needs some very, very good onager shots. June V. Sorry about that. Blame your husband. He told me how to say your name wrong. June V, hello and welcome. Punic, I would imagine it's your favorite war if you your moniker is named after it. Ooh, hi Kotal. Yeah, people liked the video. It was a super fun game. You know, win or lose, to me, as long as the game is fun, as long as it's there's something cool that we get to see. You know, a lot of games in Age of Empires, especially at the pro level, look at him inserting himself into what he thinks is the trade. Oh, by the way, look at this. Look how cool this animation is. Kotal is shocked. Shocked that Punic is here. Look at them. They're looking for trade. There is no trade. But as I was saying, you would be absolutely surprised. Because you know my channel, I cast the high elo games almost exclusively. And you would be surprised how many games I come across where somebody loses 2 or 3 villagers in feudal and then they just GG. Or somebody hits castle first and the other player GG's. There's a lot of that. So when I find very cool games, oh god, Boyars, they are going to destroy anything and everything. Take a look at that disgusting melee armor at 11. When I find a cool game, I don't care who wins, I don't care who loses. I think everyone enjoys. Bit of a stalemate here. I'm shocked that the Teuton hasn't brute forced his way into Blue's base. I'm surprised he's not really doing much. Although finally this is going to pay off for Blue, although it looks like he did already. He probably caught the villager set to build that trade, that marketplace. Oh, the Boyars are going to absolutely slaughter these elephants. 11 attack against 7 pierce armor. Oh my god, they are just going to chase these guys into a corner and annihilate them. Red has collapsed. He's got 2 castles left. They are being trebbed down. His army supply is in the back of the map, killing elephants. Not exactly where you want them to be, especially when you have no trade. Who cares about them? Leave the elephants there. Oh, sorry guys, I think I hit my microphone. The Punic Wars were absolutely bonkers. Man, did the Romans not like getting involved in the Second War, although maybe they did. The Romans always liked to pretend that they didn't like to enter wars, and then the second they entered the war, man, were they gung-ho about it. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up to your, whatchamacallit? I'm catching up to the chat as the action continues. So you might hear, 10, 20 seconds of silence. Okay, all caught up. Yeah, this is the problem for Team North, is that South has had their trade up and running for the longest time. That's why they're pumping out a god-awful amount of these high-hitting units, and Yellow is stuck on halberdiers because Yellow's basically broke. He's got 55 food in the bank. And it looks like we are approaching a terminal point in the game. Oh, look at that. Teutonic Knights catching up to Tatar cavalry archers. Bet you weren't expecting to see that. Siege moving forward. These onagers have to stop firing. They're going to do more damage to their own units than anything else. He thinks it's an exposed treb. He's going to run into a bunch of these HCAs. And look at this. Frost 9 just absolutely systematically, methodically, inch by inch, step by step, demolishing Red's base. What does Red have here? A lumber camp that was left alone. But yeah, take a look at population supply. 37 to 160 army supply and less than half the civilian count. Okay, I mean, there's still a castle here, but that's not going to... Poor Solara, look how far he's expanded. He's got quite an interesting settlement. Done a good job, but his teammate has basically just shat the bed. And Solara starting in his own base. Look at this push. Castles, barracks, siege workshops, siege elephants now moving in with their adorable little dresses. Urumi's chasing one villager. Oh, she dies. Where the hell was she going? And now Yellow's going to get slammed from behind, and I think this is probably going to be a very quick GG now. We're going to see Yellow. What's his army? Nothing. 27 paladins. Yeah. Let's look at the trade, see if it actually made a difference. Yeah, 18,000 more gold. 19,000 actually more gold. Is it a surprise? Okay. So that was this game, right? Yeah, Tatar Dravidians. And by the way, these are the same 4 players playing these 5 games. I don't know. This wasn't a series. This wasn't a tournament, just a lobby game. So let's take a look. Yellow and Red. All right, we're going to call them Team West. Let's see who's playing here. Solara again in yellow as the Italians. In red, Zayu as the Slavs. Maldahar as the Burmese. And the Bulgarians by Frost 9. Okay. Okay. Let's see how the players decide to move here. A Burmese building a ring of barracks surrounded by a ring of stables. Let's see some good old Oliphants out of here. Zayu taking a very slow approach, expecting to be swamped, I think, by elephants. Immediately plops down a barrack. Condottieri. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not sure that's the right move. I mean, they're quick, and you can set. Okay, maybe he's not building that many. No, he's building 56 of them. Is he just going to try to slam into Blue's base here? But he had champions and elephants against Condottieri. These are units designed to kill gunpowder. And they're going to run straight into an elephant. Any attack bonuses worth writing home about? Absolutely not. At the same time, Solara also moving out with Condottieri. Our Bulgarian, though. Take a look at that melee with the Bilbo Baggins upgrade. 9 melee armor. Your Condottieri that attacks on a 14 is not going to do anything to those units. I think Solara realizes that. He pivots south. Still building Condottieri, by the way. Okay, Burmese clogging up the works here with some elephants. The internet used to be a big space. Well, mission accomplished, I guess, for the internet, right? It was the whole goal was to make a big world into a very small space. Oh, Age of Empires 1 was absolutely super fun. And let's see here. Oh, no. I mean, unless your opponent is going heavy on the Conics, the Genoese crossbow... I don't like the army composition here for Team West. At all. I mean, these Genoese are meant to kill cavalry. Anything mounted. Look at this. Camel. Send them south. Help out here. Instead, he's just... Oh, man. I mean, I guess the saving grace is that these battle elephants don't have 420 HP, only 320 with 6 melee armor. They are Burmese after all. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like Team West's army composition here at all. The only saving factor here, I think, is the siege. But Yellow's not building any siege aside from 2 bombard cannons? Okay. Going up to 65 Genoese crossbows. I don't know about that. I mean, the Conics are going to definitely disappear and melt, but when you... I mean, he's seen all these two-handed swordsmen, right? I mean, he's definitely going to see them now. And your opponent has siege onagers. You're going heavy on very slow... No, that's a Condottieri. Very slow foot archer. Oh, I recall a lot about Age of Empires 1. I recall absolutely getting wrecked by anyone and everything who had catapults. The name of the game, build as many catapults as possible. They were just so freaking annoying. And you had to wall your base off immediately. Oh, getting amazing shots on these elephants, though. Beautiful play here out of Zayu. Solara moving south with a battalion of how many? 19. I don't know. I don't like the army comp here. Teal wisening up, sending his Conic south. The twofer unit. And look at this. Again, Frost 9. I guess not again. Last game, his teammate had a little sneaky group of units there. Now he does to catch any incoming trade. And Team West already building up their trade count. Conics chasing Condottieri all over the place. There we go. This is what I was talking about. Pivot your Genoese crossbow south. Maybe that was his goal all the time, and I just didn't recognize it, but now his base is incredibly exposed. Oh, and he's going to take a bunch of onager balls to the face. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know why Teal disengaged there. Yeah, I think he could have taken it. Would have lost a bunch of units, though, with 3 castles to back those BBCs up. Okay. Amazing attack rounds here out of our Slav, by the way. Elephants are just dying. Our Burmese not exactly getting the right army composition either. Has been knocked down to 10 champions. A bunch of... Why is he building halberdiers? Oh, he's killing so many of his own units. Why is Blue building halberdiers? Oh, that's right, because he's out of every other freaking resource. He only has 10,000 wood. And now Frost 9 doing what he did last game, just absolutely slamming into his opponent, chasing Trebs to the north, closing the gap with these Genoese crossbows in the center. But I think made a critical mistake not bringing forward these siege onagers. These Condottieri are going to one-snipe every single unit that Teal has right now. Not one-snipe, one shot. Oh, man. Why are you bringing your Treb forward like that? Yikes. And blue and red have disengaged. Treb's basically spitting distance from each other. Not too sure what that's about. Teal moving forward. A couple of really shitty attack rounds here out of blue. Trying to get these onagers. But doesn't matter. Yellow looks like he's about to collapse. Like I said, absolute terrible, terrible army composition out of Team West. Oh yeah, Travis, that's a that would be pretty cool if you could rotate the map. Okay, now that the Condottieri have basically been pushed back to the back, the Conics are free to enter the game. What Teal should do is probably put a bunch of these two-handed swordsmen inside the siege rams and then charge the rams at the Genoese crossbow. What you don't want to do is charge the Genoese crossbows with cavalry. They will absolutely demolish that cavalry. How many Conics, by the way? 36, a good amount. Full HP elephants here. I mean, it looks like blue's in trouble, but all blue has to do is hold on, because take a look at yellow's base. Yellow has nothing. He's got a petard. This is basically his army, except for Genoese crossbowmen and 49 villagers. I mean, he's been left alone here to the side. It's adorable that Frost9 thinks that they're going to try to get their trade up, so he's patrolling the corner of the map. The problem is Red's supply blocked? Yes, it seems like he's supply capped already. His resources are not terrible. 2,500 gold, 2,500 stone. So he can send help here, but he's not. Oh, look, Kotal. I'm going to tell you what I tell everyone who... I think I've told you this before also, that for some bizarre reason, I downloaded the app. I'm on their website on Windows. I just cannot get a hang of Discord. I just cannot make sense of it. I feel incredibly old. Maybe I'll just watch a YouTube tutorial or something, but I just absolutely cannot get the hang of it. Oh, the last thing you want to do against the Rambai is clump up your units like that, but doesn't really matter. Not that many are Rambai. Yellow is done. Yellow is dead, and red is going to die very soon as well, with his partner shitting the bed. Look at this entire empty space where yellow's base used to be. Oh, is it? Punic curse. This is like the salting of Carthage over here. Nothing will ever grow in this land that once held a proud city-state. Although in this case, the Italian city-states. So basically like Carthage with better food, probably. Okay, now it's really only a matter of time. Teal shifting his focus here to the south. Their trade is up and running. Not the greatest of trade. How much? 77 gold only. But yellow is done. Okay, maybe get that siege onager. Might be a start, but he's got no army here. Nothing, no melee units at all. Uh-oh, okay, okay. Game-changing hussars, maybe. Now that Teal is distracted to the south, running into a wall of Slavic static defense here. Oh man, can you imagine Team West pulls this out of this game out of their asses? That would be amazing. Upgrades on these upgrades. I'm so used to looking at upgrades on random games. I forget that they're all fully upgraded. Look, yellow. Yellow can make something happen here if he goes just pure hussars. How are their food count? He's got 4,000 food. Why did he stop building hussars? Okay, now finally starts production up again. Maybe just a misclick. I think you can fight these conics. Okay, never mind. Leads them straight into the Genoese crossbow. Look how quickly they kill these freaking mounted units. Oh man, is yellow gonna come back in this game? Rams had a charge attack. Oh man. Okay, look at this. Look at yellow. Solara never writes Solara off. Look at this little base he's established himself in the center. Unfortunately for him, that one little area that he had here was destroyed. A bunch of Hussars keeping the northern frontier safe from harassment. But he's not building Hussars anymore. He's got 20. He's got enough money for, what, 34, 35 Hussars? And he's not building. Oh, he's running into Castle Fire. He's throwing away way too many. But on the other hand, Red is pushing into Blue's base. The scores are so freaking close. Somehow Team West is in the lead. I don't understand it. They're down on all metrics. They're down on army supply. They're down on villager count. The quality of army is also bad. You got Conics fighting Hussars, flailing their flails around. Oh, man. But let's see. He's not... Okay, he's building villagers with his food count. Oh, man. Take a look at the map. Teal is pushed north. Red is pushed south. We're going to have a big displacement of units here. Okay, Teal wisened up. Added some halberdiers into the mix. And now the age of the Hussar is basically over. What the hell is this? 17 trade cards being sent. Yeah, the age of the Hussar is basically over now. The question is, how much can Red push in here? And how much damage can he do? Oh, God, disgusting. Disgusting attack rounds. Elephants, though, need a lot more than that. Beautiful attack rounds here out of Red, but still loses 2 trebs at this stage of the game. Not something you want to do, and now Teal is back with a vengeance, but Yellow still has 30 Genoese crossbowmen. I don't know what the hell he should be focusing here. Should he be focusing down the Conics? Should he be focusing down the Halberdiers? Probably the Conics. Teal just streaming units across the map. It's going to be hard for these Hussars to deal with even the two-handed swordsman with that extra armor. Oh, God. Bad placement of a trade route. Oh, they did not think this through. Look at these trade cards derping out, not knowing where to go. This is so... I hate when this stuff happens. Hey, bring an onager here. Demolish this wood line and clear that up. I mean, I want to say Team East is going to win this just because now Yellow is in more and more trouble. Finally, Red sending some siege to help. But Solara has somehow clawed his way back into this game. Has, okay, less than 1,000 food left. His villagers are going where? He's, okay, yeah, to establish another farmville. Oh, man. Solara tried. Oh, no, and that's it. Yeah, now we're going to see a GG. Look at that. Look at that disgusting pile of Genoese crossbowmen. Red is also throwing a bunch of halberdiers away. When players start doing that, you know that they're kind of starting to give up. Oh, no. Conics have entered the base. Yeah. The second he lost all those Genoese crossbowmen... Where was it? Here? It was basically GG. Okay, moving on to the next game. That was fun. Ooh, Celts, Vikings, Goths, and Chinese. We've got some OG Age of Kings civilizations here. Let's see what we're working with. Team South, so East... Let's see who's who. Celts on the bottom left, Vikings on the bottom right, Goths and Chinese at the top. Remember, the Goths do get 10 extra population space now that the game does start in Imperial. If you're just joining us and you're wondering what the hell it is you're watching, then this is Deathmatch. Everyone starts the game, 20,000 food, 20,000 wood, 10,000 gold, 5,000 stone. In post-Imperial Age, and every technology upgrade, etc., available to your civ is already researched, so you don't have to spend any gold or time or other resources, and you just basically start beating the shit out of each other Although do so at your own risk. If you run out of resources, you basically will lose the game. Brian, I've piqued your interest. They are going to start spamming right now, but they're going to run into Viking champions with that extra 20% HP. We'll see what wins out at the end of the day, the extra HP or just the insane ability of the Goths to spam. I mean, take a look at the minimap. Look at this. Although right as I say that, he stops spamming them and starts gathering them here. Blue sending help to teal, red trying to counter. Not too sure camels is the right way to go here. Okay. Siege on its way. Castle's up as well. I hope we get to see some Chukanus. Scorpion Wars would be absolutely fantastic and bonkers. I'm just glad our Viking has enough... oh no, I was gonna say he has enough knowledge of the Goths to not go Arbalests, but he is building Arbalests. And our Goth is going pure Huskarls, going up to 80 of them. Now remember, with Perfusion, they can just literally take a look at how fast they're created at the bottom left of your screen. Look at that. Look at this. 3 times as fast as normal. So the fact that he's got 5 barracks, don't be fooled. That's the production facility, the output of about 15 to 16 or even 17 barracks. Maybe actually 16 barracks. At the same time, finally, no more camels. Moving in with the Cavaliers. Chukanus trying to stop this castle from going up. Oh yeah, Travis, that's one of the selling points. That's, you know, that's why people don't like it. But it takes a different type of game management to play deathmatch, because like I said, you think you start with 35,000 resources. You think that's great, and then 7-8 minutes into the game you're broke and your opponent has this, and how the hell do you deal with it? So you have to know exactly what your civ is good at. You have to know exactly what to build and how much of it to build, and then you have to expand your economy, which, by the way, Frost9 is not doing at all this game. Whereas Yellow, take a look, how many town centers is our Goth building? 7 town centers. Blue looks like he's going even more bonkers. 9 town centers for him. So you really do have to have some good economic macro as well. Oh yeah, the extra 10 population space. We'll see if it matters. It doesn't seem like he's even close to being supply capped, although right now, take a look, he's building 62 villagers. There we go, what everyone wants to see. Elite Berserkers fighting Elite Huskarls, but the Elite Huskarls are going to lead him into a trap. Let's see if he notices. Of course he notices, has to run away and disengage immediately. What is he building in response? 8 onagers, but they are basic onagers. These are not siege onagers. Doesn't really matter, doing a pretty damn good job of getting rid of these scorpions, but our Goth is just streaming so many units. It looks like red and blue are, what are they doing? Just dancing? Dancing around each other. Yeah, Travis, this is a 200 population standard game. I think Kotal's point was that it doesn't matter what your population is, they don't get an extra percentage, they get just basic 10. So even if you do 500 population, it's not like they get 550. They get just 510. Kotal, is that what you were trying to say? Okay. Good luck to these light cav is all I want to say. Look at how quickly they melt. And now we've got our Goth continuing to press forward, but a bit of a no man's land here created. The onagers will zone out these scorpions until they can be taken out. Look at these berserkers just parading, peacocking in front of their opponents, letting their castles do the work for them. Not exactly very berserker-like of them. And now it looks like Teal's army is massive. What is this, 121 army supply to the nothing of Yellow. Yellow's got no army. 70, he's got 14 units. Oh no, red has to come and help ASAP. Yeah, send the Chukanus, send something, but red can't. Red is also under attack here. Blue moving forward in the crazy army supply as well. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Will the Chukanus notice? Oh, no, they absolutely do not notice. They absolutely get wrecked. And yet again, Frost Knight and Maldahar just swarming over their opponents. Oh, Karambit Warriors are such a fun unit. They only count as half. Oh my god. Look at this bloodbath here. Okay, Team South has got this. Look at the army supply, 190 to 20. Team North, Zayu is gone. Okay, so a bit of a quicker game here between the players. 215 Goth. I'm not gonna lie, I had higher hopes for our Goth. I had much higher hopes for Solara. Okay, this time he's playing the Gurjaras. Let's see which route he goes. So what do we have? Red and blue is this time Team West. Sorry, guys, I have to keep changing the name. Maybe I'll just leave it Team 1, Team 2. Frost 9 this time as the Teutons. Zayu as the Vikings. Okay. Gurjaras to the south by Solara, and Maldahar playing Vietnamese. So what do we have here? Vietnamese versus Teutons. Ooh, lucky to have those chunky elephants. I'll just say that. Vikings up against Solara might be difficult if Solara goes Chakrams. I mean, in theory, the Gurjaras should steamroll this, right? Right? I mean, if our Viking goes infantry, then Chakrams are going to demolish him. If our Viking goes ranged units, then Shravamshas are going to demolish him. Oh, it was never your plan to win with the relics? Travis, it's because if you try to wall off, especially very early, look, I don't know if this is the right answer. I'm just spitballing here, but I'd imagine if you try to wall off and you only have 8 villagers, your opponent would just outbuild you and send way too many units to kill you. Oh, Shravamsha's fighting pikemen. Ugh, not sure that's the right move. Your opponent will just swarm over you. Look how quickly you get units out. Oh, the pothead elephants are moving forward. 420 HP on these guys. Yeah, Karambits, I think, are the fastest generating units in the game, right? Solara moving north to help his teammate, although his teammate is building halberdiers and paladins. Shravamsha's not exactly what you want here. Yeah, I think the Karambit is the fastest, and then the Shotel Warrior is the second fastest. If you research Royal Heirs and you get them down to 4 seconds of training time. Oh, sorry, guys. And a bit of a mouse glitch. Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for Team West this game, despite the fact that they've been dominating the last 3 games. Now our Teuton is facing 420 HP elephants. And look at this. Viking is going infantry, which means if I pan right, I'm hoping I'm going to get to see like 50 chakrams. No, only 12? Nah, I don't like that at all. This has basically been a game of me saying I don't like things. But yeah, chakrams, he needs to get much. The numbers have to go up. Okay, he's finally getting going up to 30. Okay, Shravamsha's doing a fantastic job of pulling Frost 9 out of the way. But Blue not really capitalizing on that. Not sure why he's building Rattan archers at the moment. His opponent isn't really going archer. I don't know what to make of this bizarre army composition. Why are you going up to 43 Rattan archers? I guess because to help with the Teutonic Knights, but they still have 6 Pierce, and you attack on an 11. I don't know about that. Shravamsha's circling, looking for something, possibly trade. In his own base, he is being absolutely wrecked. Anything he sends forward, but look how quick the Shravamshas are. No, build more chakrams. You need more chakrams. Only 23 here, and your opponent is going pure infantry. Is red building... No, he is not building any arbalests. Oh man, converts going down. Teal in the middle of all this getting monks. Oh, these elephants are taking so many shots. But that is exactly what elephants do. They're the most iconic unit. I only realized, I think, when I was casting a game a month ago that they have orange hair. I didn't realize that. Okay, yellow here, not paying too much attention, loses, okay, but does find a gap. The Berserkers are a bit to the south. Shravamshas will close the gap incredibly fast, but where are the chakrams? Where the hell are the chakrams? Oh my god, what a waste. Okay, they're lining up for you. Oh my god, it could not have been more perfect for yellow to get off some of the most epic chakram. There we go, there we go. Look how fast they're going to demolish this infantry. Oh my god. Oh, it's so gross how good they are, and they're lining up for you. Oh my god. Oh, yellow catching the retreat. Remember, they were buffed, not with the last upgrade or patch, but the one before that, the penultimate patch, and their damage, their pass-through damage now 100%. And even though they deal, take a look, they still deal only melee damage. They still, because there's so many of them, and the pass-through damage, it's still so just amazing how much damage they can do. Elephants on a hill. Rattan archers to support. Teutonic Knights moving forward. I don't know why these blue elephants are just running around. You are not a Shravamsha rider. Engage with the freaking enemy already. He does. Oh god, red. Oh, yellow micro better. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, I love to see it. What are you building here? Markets in the center, markets on the side. Does any team have trade? Yes, Solara already has his trade up. A few trade cards up for blue already as well. Teal moving forward. It looks like our Vietnamese is supply capped. Although with what? Only 22 villagers? Only 22 elephants, rather? Oh, they're going to take a... Oh, they retreat right into Onager fire. Yikes. Again, Rattan archers. Not sure that's the right move. There's really nothing here that they can hurt except halberdiers. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is these 4 players. It's like the... who can get the worst Onager shot, the most gross Onager shots off? Who, the Berserkers? I mean, they have their usual Eagle Warrior that most infantry have, some Camel, some building attack. But it is an incredibly iconic unit. Got it. Travis, that is a hilarious sentence you just wrote. Yeah, chakrams. That's why I was saying I think Team East here has the better Civ matchup civs. Like, not the better Civ period, but in terms of this matchup, they have the better civs. But I don't think Blue is playing Vietnamese properly. You don't need Rattan archers. Build something to deal with the Teutonic Knight, maybe some kind of siege or something. Maybe get some help from your teammate here. But when your opponent is going this composition, all you need are Shravamshas and Chakrams. And remember, Kshatriyas is already researched, so these units are all 25% cheaper when it comes to food. Look at the Xena Warrior Princess discs flying around everywhere. Now Teal is slammed into here with a bunch of halberdiers. They are not going to do much damage, but they are going to be incredibly annoying. Keep an eye on those. Red just slowly pushing in, trying to lure these chakrams with small groups of berserkers. Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, oh my god, what a beautiful shot here. Only gets two. Not the end of the world here. And Shrivamshas, they're so freaking fast. 1.76. Not the highest attack in the world. And now chase the freaking berserkers. Oh, Punic, I don't play. I don't know if the video's still up. When I started the channel, I had a whole video explaining who the hell I am and why you should watch my videos. But yeah, right now I'm focused so much on casting, but 100% I will start playing again. 58 chakrams. But right now, no real Elo. I guess 0. Not an NA, not applicable. Man, I'm really disappointed in Team East. Solara, Maldahar, I'm really disappointed. I thought they were just going to steamroll. Instead, you've given the Teuton 12 freaking elephants. And by the way, more, because he still has monks here. A lot of monks. Okay, never mind. He's going for the bombards. Oh, those Teutonic Knights. My goodness. Plus, by the way, take a look at this one elephant in the middle. His HP is going down, but up. He is being healed. Those Teutonic monks heal from twice the distance. I'm absolutely shocked yellow is not making a dent here in red. Oh my goodness. Look how amazing this unit is, and yet he's still at the periphery of his own base. Finally, a Viking does fall. Rattan archers here, but again, not too sure why he's building Rattan archers. Vikings showing up here to the north as well. When I played, there was no Elo. I played on the AoE zone in 1998 to 2001. Or was it 2000? Early 2001, I think. And if there was an Elo, I had no clue. But I was a proud member of the Army of the Dead clan. AOTD was my clan back in the day, back in the 1v1 days. Yeah, so what? Noob, expert. Who cares? It's all the same. As long as the game is fun. Believe me, I've seen some fun low elo games, and I've seen some absolutely boring, shitty high elo games. Like I said, I've seen plenty of high elo games that end 7 minutes in because somebody loses 2 villagers. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, the Berserkers close the gap. They do heal. Berserker Gang has been automatically researched. Oh my, look how fast these Shrivamshas are. Would absolutely love right now if 30 Shrivamshas just slammed into Team West's trade and just started slaughtering villagers. Remember, they don't even give a shit about castle fire. They can dodge 7 projectiles in the elite form. Oh man. Attacking farms, not exactly what you want to be doing here. More and more Teutonic forces inserting themselves in, but 2 castles here to greet them. Yeah, Punic, I've been mostly watching and observing. Went to school, worked. And then I realized... So first of all, absolutely was obsessed with the game back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, then took a break from playing. But then I basically been, you know, every lunch break, every, you know, when we go to the bathroom, we bring our phones with us, and what should take 3 minutes ends up taking 40 minutes. And it's either been Age of Empires or StarCraft for the last while. Finally, some Shrivamshas doing what they do and are built to do, which is just be absolutely fast and annoying. And look at how many trebs out of our Gurjara finally. Team East starting to push out, but again, Rattan archers. I guess they're filler, I guess, to snipe the monks. Does Teal have any monks? Up 3. Oh, wow. Only played Age of Empires 1. Oh, Berserkers, what the hell are you doing? I don't know who wins out in the end here in terms of resources lost. They took down a bunch of Trebs, but how many Berserkers did it take? Travamshas are dead here. These Paladins did clean them up. Okay. Halberdiers, I thought were going to insert themselves, but these Paladins are still here. How many? Only 3 kills on them? Okay, so not exactly the most effective Paladins out of Teal. Red continues to throw away way too many Berserkers. He's got no army supply at all. Take a look at the army supplies, 150 to 88, and it looks like Solara and Maldahar are finally going to take a game. Although I say that, I don't want to jinx anything or curse anything, not that I care who wins or loses. Okay. Blue taking a interesting engage here. I hope these Rattan archers are focusing down the halberdiers in the front and not the paladins in the back. Look how slow they take away the HP. My goodness. But it doesn't really matter. If yellow can get red on his knees, then basically the game is over. Army supply 40 ahead. Villager count basically identical. Your voice puts people to sleep. It's okay. I've been told I have a face for radio by family members. Wow, Red is lucky that these Berserkers are just so freaking powerful. Attacking on an 18. Needs to get his chakram numbers up, which is exactly what he's doing. 30 chakrams on the production tab. But where the hell is he sending them? Trade finally gets cleared up. And look at this wall. You asked about a wall off? A wall off of stables here. And siege workshops by Maldahar, who continues to put himself inside of Teal's base, but only 2 Trebs? Only 2 Trebs. These elephants have to be careful. I mean, look at this. This is why you have Rattan archers. The elephants are attacking the villagers under castle fire. The Rattan archers are attacking a siege workshop, taking down literally no HP. Oh my god. And now our Teuton has showed up, but he is running straight into those annoying Gurjara camels. Oh yeah, no one can be as oh yeah, no one can be as biting as family. I mean, I hope they're saying it as a joke. I hope they're saying it as a joke. Otherwise, that is incredibly mean. Somehow a red pikeman has managed to get in here? How the hell did this guy get here with his 2 kills? Oh my god. Oh yeah, lead him right into the castle fire. And he's dead. There he goes. Camel's providing a juicy little meat shield here. Trebs have to run away. Blue continuing to try to get in, but he's again running into a wall of these Teutonic paladins. I don't think they have husbandry, the Teutons, which means these paladins are not moving super duper fast. But they are getting the job done. Oh god, Camel's taking down buildings, not exactly the fastest process in the world. It looks like he stopped building his wall off. Yeah, Blue needs to remember to finish that. How are their resources? Solara, the only one with a 4 figures of gold. Punicurse, I will keep that in mind. I have a bunch of previous commitments this spring and summer, so it depends when the tournament is. If I can participate or help out, for sure I will. But yeah, it's I'm not going to get into my personal life, but yeah, it's going to be an incredibly chaotic spring and summertime for me. So I'm trying to manage my time as best I can. Okay, Camel's finally helping out here against these paladins, and Red is slowly being pushed back. Few houses left unharassed. Blue still has not finished this wall off. But now all the aggression has ceased. Okay. Okay. Raiding with a few rattan archers. They will take a good amount of castle fire. 8 pierce armor, or 10 rather pierce armor on them. But okay, now they're going to get slaughtered. Now they're absolutely going to get demolished. This is why I was confused why the hell Blue is building rattan archers. I mean... Oh. Oh, look at that. They actually ended up winning. This is what I predicted. I thought this would happen. Yeah. Let's see trade, if trade played any kind of role. Oh man, that's a lot of Shravamshas. Okay, trade actually played a role for both teams. Although Artuden having the most trade. Wow. I think there might be one more, yeah. Ooh, no, Italians again. And Solara playing Italians again. Frost9 is the Goths. Ooh, Ethiopians and Tatars. Don't yell at me. I'm expecting Shotel Warriors now. Yeah, I appreciate that, Punic. Red and blue. So this is Team South now. And let's see who the hell is playing here. The Ethiopians by Maldahar, teaming up with Zayu the Tatari. Frost9 is the Goths, and Solara, as we said, the Italians. The Goth, let's take a look. Surprise, surprise, building only barracks. 7 for him, unlike the game more recently. Oh, look at that. Our Goth is building condottieri. Yellow as well. Yellow kind of looks like he's streaming them west. Are they planning on 2v1ing again? If someone knows why or can hazard a guess, except for their speed, I don't understand why they're building condottieri so much this game. My understanding is this is a unit designed to take out gunpowder, right? They have a +10 against gunpowder. They have a special armor against gunpowder. Although I guess here they call it a unique, rather an infantry armor, but it's designed to block gunpowder. Maybe it's the fast production time. Oh yeah, Punic. I do thematic live streams, so you're gonna see 3 hours of deathmatch tonight. Hi Atlas, glad you could join us. You're on our last 2v2, and then we're gonna start watching a bunch of 3v3s. I mean, come on, you're streaming these. Oh, there they are. There they are. There's my boys. Comelo, baby, I love these guys. 22 attack, incredibly fast. Glass cannon units. They are going to shred these condottieri. They are going to absolutely wreck them. Look how fast they're killing them. Yeah, your mom, that's what I figured. I think it's really only just the speed. Oh, a few step lancers kind of doing a moonwalk there backwards. Oh, you're not gonna beat them with condottieri. What the hell are you doing, Frost9? That's what I figured. I figured it was really only the speed. Other than that, I can't imagine why the hell you're going condottieri against the Tatars or even against the Ethiopians. In any event, ours is not to question why. Ours is just to cast and die while we have a huge amount of fun. This is a lot of step lancers. 64, 70 step lancers. I think we have our thumbnail for tonight's video here. That is a lot of units. How many Shotel Warriors? 100 Shotel Warriors. Oh my god. Yeah, this is going to be like a 5-minute game. This is definitely going to be a 5-minute game. Oh god, that Ethiopian siege. Look at this. Oh, oh, true. I completely forgot about that Goth discount on infantry units. No wonder he's going condottieri. Although now finally starting to add in some Huskarls. What are blue and yellow doing, by the way? Look at this. Solara has used this. Oh, slow ass moving Italian army here. There you go. Bring the cavalry killer with you. Oh god. You guys wonder why I'm upset when I don't see Shotel Warriors, because they do this when we see them. They just shred through everything, although a good number of Teal's units do decide to demolish them. Solara using the cessation of hostilities to just expand so forward here. Very aggressive stables and siege workshop placement. Shotel's double fisting their scythes. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. You just get that team bonus automatically. You don't need to research things like anarchy. Army supplies identical, villager count both shit. And in come these little turtle fellas with their big shelled Pavice shields. They are going to absolutely wreck the Tatar. I am surprised the Goth is even engaging into this. Let the Genoese crossbowmen handle these guys. You handle the Cav archers here. In come the Shotels. They are getting more damaged by their own onagers than they are by anything of Yellow's. Okay, we've got ourselves a impressive back and forth so far. Our Tatar, is there any high ground here for him to take? It looks like there's a bit of a bend in this formation. He is fighting on the low ground, not what you want to be doing. Oh, demolition. Somehow Solara always manages to get his trade up. Look at this one. Okay, I guess he added 4. Never mind. I didn't see those 4. Okay, our Tatar now in trouble. Army supply double for Team North. Frost 9 this time partnering up with Solara. Oh, God. Onager shots. Onager shots. Bombard cannon shots. So much bipedal action here. Tatar's not able to get a foothold, although this should be do a pretty good damn job of it. My God, look at that. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh, I love Age of Empires. Yellow and blue, I guess here have agreed between themselves not to really engage. Blue not really supporting his teammate much beyond these torsion engine augmented siege onagers, which he has sent only 4 of. Where the hell's the rest of his army? He's building villager supply. And now has trade up as well. Okay, good. Engage into your enemy, which is, I guess, is kind of important in Age of Empires to attack your enemy. I don't know. Holy Treb. Yeah, look at this. 7 shall be the number. And here come the fastest firing foot archers in the game. The Ethiopian foot archers. These guys are machine gunners. Look at how fast they fire. Look at this. Oh my God. I don't even know if Huskarls can withstand this. Yikes, they fire fast. Oh, horrible misses here by blue. He needs to improve his attack rounds a little bit, does Maldahar. Gets more of his own units than he does of his opponents. Is anyone engaging into anyone? Holy shnikey, look at how many bombard cannons. 11. Wow. Okay. Found himself a few rams to kill. Learn not to trickle them in. Which units? Okay, Condottieri taking on. Okay, lucky he has the numbers. Oh my God, imagine Chukanus with that fire rate, or even Kipchaks. How many Keshiks do we have? Only 3, okay. So not exactly a tech switch per se, but teal and yellow very much slamming into the side of red's base. Blue needs to take this opportunity to push in. He is attacking these bombard cannons with a ram. Absolute baller move. Murder suicide pact here. Oh, Shotel Warriors are not going to make it. Glass cannons to the end. And now Team South is being pushed in on the west side of the map. Trebs Yeah. King of the Hill Castle here by a Tatar, beautifully placed. Oh no. Oh no. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Nothing coming to save these trade cards. It is GG. Yeah, it's GG. But I finally got to see my show tells. I finally got to see 100 of them. And thus, I think, ends the 2v2s. Let's start on the 3v3s. Oh, the same players. Actually, no, two of the same players. Sorry, guys. There's I live in a condo, and there's a big guest parking lot. And a lot of the times, especially during the spring and the summertime, people decide to congregate here. So I don't know if you're hearing, but there's a lot of like car activity outside my window, which is so annoying. But you know, it is what it is. So if you hear some vrooms or if you hear some screeches, that is just outside my window here. Anyway, oh, the Otter's back. Nice. So what do we have? Blue, red, and teal. We'll call them team... we'll call them team west. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it as north. Because teal and red are north. Let's take a look at the teams. The Otter one playing as the Persians. We know what that means, hopefully. His partner as the Franks is Faith, and as Burmese is Frost 9. Remember, the Burmese do get a +1 attack upgrade every age starting in feudal for their infantry, so they are now at a +3 for free. Excuse me. Mayans, Eldorado Eagles, my favorite of the three Mesoamerican civs. Solara playing as the Mongols, and Coined as the Italians. You know what? If there's a civ that can effectively take out Persian war elephants, it's probably the civ with the Genoese crossbows. Which is exactly why Team North is swarming over him, 2v1ing him, because they don't want those crossbows to get up. Although, yeah, now he's finally starting to build. You guys had a fire? Oh no! I hope your apartment is okay. I don't think it's turbo mode on, but yes, there are demo ships. So one question is the answer is yes. One question the answer is no. We are on Golden Swamp. I'm going to zoom out. Bit of a Tetris piece in the middle here, full of gold. So the usual flurry of activity on this map of land and sea until somebody takes control of the sea. And then it basically becomes all land. Paladins taking out Eagle Warriors. Sorry guys, took a bit of a sip of water. No point in you hearing me drink some water. No elephants out of our Persian. Interesting. Ringing the entirety of the map with his castles, though. Oh, what a chaotic scene here. Red pushing into the top of the Mongolian base. Our Mayan running to help out. Although it looks like there's enough Mangadai here. No, not really. Yeah, only 15. Should be okay with all these castles. Look at how many castles there are congregated here in the back of Purple's base. Looks like a bunch of paladins died as well. So our Persian going paladins, which are absolutely going to get demolished by these Genoese crossbowmen. Remember, again, if you didn't see it last time, look at those attack bonuses. Camels, cavalry, fishing ships, regular ships. These Genoese crossbows need to get their asses onto the water yesterday. Oh yeah, the longboat is just such a fun unit. Although the turtle boat's kind of cool too. Basic towers for our Persian, who is now building cannon galleons. Red taking the center for himself with those cheaper Frankish castles. And now Burmese elephants with extra armor are meeting plumed archers who have no attack bonus against them, only against infantry. But halberdiers moving in as well. Only, okay, I like that yellow isn't building eagle warriors. Oh, God. Oh, God. Demo rafts wasted on a few eagle warriors. Oh, no, this is not a good army composition for Riker here. Absolutely not a good army composition for him. Has to retreat. He is going to get swarmed. Let's see what else is going on the map. Purple with the demo ships. Let's see if he can get anything done with these. 6 of them. 2 more joining. Will they run into the paladins? No. Don't waste them on those paladins. Okay. What can he do? Oh my God. Frankish paladins. 60 of them. Oh man, our Italian is in trouble. Cannon galleons are swarming his coast, but with Mongol support, he has inserted himself into the middle of the Persian base. Frankish paladins doing whatever the hell they can. For some reason, hanging out here on the water, doing a little bit of fishing, while green just absolutely destroys all of blue's infrastructure. However, to the north, okay, our Mongol has rescued both players, it seems like. Has to get his ass up here to take out these Burmese elephants. How much HP still left? 3,000 HP, not a lot. And now elite cannon galleons are destroying. Where are all those demo ships from before? They're still here. They're, okay, moving in on Teal's fleet. Is Purple building any more demos? No, he's got only 8 hanging out here. I would probably send them against these elite cannon galleons. But look at Green. Undeterred by the destruction of his base, he is pushing in. Neither war elephant nor I guess is the right word, Frankish paladin is deterring him at all. These Genoese crossbowmen again, so good. Almost, he's building 100 of them. Take care, Travis. Thanks for joining us. We will definitely be having fun. Deathmatch is just such a bonkers explosion, a flurry of activity. Our Mongol has inserted himself into here as well. Kind of looks like Green is stalled. He's for some reason attacking buildings with his archer units. Oh no, you're running into 3 castles. You're fast, but you're not that fast. Oh my God. What a terrible move here by Riker. Sends in these plumed archers. Now there's only 14 of them. Their HP is not great. We'll see if they can snipe any trade. Team South is coming under attack. Blue has managed to stop the aggression. Would have absolutely loved to see some siege rams here from our Mongol player. Remember, they do start the game with drills, so those rams do move 50% faster. There you go. Send the eagles. Why are you sending the plumed archers, which are now running past a bunch of elephants? 19 kills on them, though. Okay. Persian is stabilized. Trade seems to be up for Team North. Defensive castle, 2 of them. Mongols attacking the structure as opposed to the villagers building it. Realizes what he's doing, now moving in to intercept, but there is already a Frankish castle. Oh God, they're so cheap. They're so good. SARS attacking ships. Mangudai helping out. They're neat. Look at how fast the rams are. These are, by the way, there's no villagers inside. Sorry guys, no units inside. Usually the rams move quickly the more units there are inside of them, but those ones don't need to. They move 50% faster. Genoese crossbowmen trying to do what they can here. Need to move back. Yeah, Green didn't get enough damage done. He didn't demolish enough structures. Demo ships, though. Demo on demo violence. Oh, so many champions. So little time. Galley also taking, Galleon rather, taking a bunch of damage. And here comes more and more of Purple's. Not really doing much, though. What can do a good amount of damage is these incredibly fast rams. 1, 2, 3 demo ships to destroy it. And the second one just dies. Okay. They've got a bit of trade up for both teams, but there's how are they planning on dealing with all of this? Take a look at army supply. Team South, 150 army supply. Although it is in things like halberd, mostly halberdiers. Not a lot of Mangudai, not a lot of Eagle Archers, not a lot of Genoese crossbowmen. The other side, though, has champions, cavaliers, elephants, Frankish paladins, elite cannon galleons, and siege onagers. Rather, just basic onagers. Yeah, they must be, right? Because they seem to have detected the units. They're doing a good job keeping red off the gold, but now blue is reinforcing with these annoying towers. I don't know why purple keeps sending out these rams one at a time, two at a time, more and more demos. Mangudai just hanging out, and now all of green's aggression has stopped. Blue has managed to stop the incursion into his base, but has lost a bit of ground here, especially lost control of these two gold patches, which is absolutely terrible for a Persian who's looking to pump out war elephants. But again, take a look at the Genoese crossbow. Did you see how fast? I'm gonna rewind that. Look how fast they deal with these Persian elephants. This guy has all of his HP. Look at this. Incredible. Incredible how much damage they do with their bonuses. Wow. Blue doesn't notice. And now our Mayan pushing in, trying to do what he can against these slightly weaker. I say slightly weaker. They're still tanky, but not as much HP as the Persians. It looks like Team East is slowly doing this, although Team West has more civilian population and is also starting to catch up in military. Mangudai not really participating here. I guess his waypoints are not exactly the best. Purple. Frankish castles should go down. Mongol demos having a hard time reaching their destination. Of the 6 that started the journey, only 1 made it. And now these Mayan castles are under attack. Hussars doing their best to get rid of these ships. No attack upgrade on those, or rather bonus attack. Okay. Purple slowly after sending more and more has finally cleared out the center base. Gold not that important when you've got fully operational trade up and running. And again, war elephants not going to be the greatest against the Italian. Look at how quickly they demolish that HP. Man. Frankish paladins taking on Mongol hussars, both units with extra HP. Yellow pushing into the north, and now take a look at the actual lake here. The entire eastern part is free of any kind of ships, no doubt thanks to Purple and his demos. Solara coming out clutch here so far, and that's why he has the high score on his team. But Frost 9 not an easy target, continuing to pump out units, but now look how fast they are. Oh my god, these Mongol siege units are just so incredibly fast. Look at this. Look how they move. Look at that. Wow. That drill upgrade's so annoying to deal with. But now, oh my goodness, Coined is going to lose a whole bunch of villagers. Yeah, not a bad idea. Run away to the safety of the castle and the Genoese crossbow. What does Blue have, by the way? Mostly ships. Where's his navy? Why is it not out on the map? Oh, I know why. Because Purple's got about 1 million demo ships. Heavy demos ready to absolutely wreck anything that comes out onto the water. Burmese castle coming under attack. Blue's base again under attack. Genoese crossbows everywhere. But elite cannon galleons. I don't know why I keep saying elite cannon galleons are going to push these into the mainland. Okay. On move command for some bizarre reason. Look how quickly they get rid of cavalry. Man, they're so good at it. What's their firing rate, by the way? Wow, 1.7 isn't bad. Those purple demo rafts are such a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, the mighty Mongolian Navy is basically made up of hussars and demo rafts. Heavy demos. Oh no, Elephant's taking more and more onager shots to the face, but he's gonna get a bunch of his teammates' units. I just can't get over how fast Mongolian siege moves with that drills upgrade. Look at it. Oh, beautiful attack rounds as well. What a coordination effort here by these two players, by yellow and purple. Fantastic. Now Condottieri moving in. How many trebs? 4 trebs should knock this castle down pretty quickly, even though it has 7,000 HP. Probably just 4 volleys of those trebs. Maybe 5? Let's see. This is the 3rd. Yeah, 5, I think. You don't need to run away. Oh, maybe not 5, maybe 6. I thought for sure 4 or 5, but anyway. Oh, not enough Genoese crossbows. How many does he have in total? 20 only? Yikes. Okay, found himself a good kill zone here between 3 castles. The problem is he's under attack here. He's being hunted by the units with the two highest HP units in the game, not including, of course, the Burmese elephants, which are running around, not really doing much here for Frost 9. Although finally, I say that, they start moving out, waddling ever so slowly, but then changing their minds. I mean, Purple's army supply is not great, 41. But so far with these siege units, he's managed to create quite a dent. Red, though, has regained control. Oh, no. Oh, no. The mighty Mongolian Navy, indeed. Don't waste it on the castle. Chasing villagers all the livelong day, but one survives. What's the percentage? Oh, my God. Is she going to finish this castle after all that? Excuse me. Sometimes I get so excited I yell. I choke. Oh my God. And now these onagers are going to come under attack as well. Amazing play here by our red Frank, who has now helped his teammate. Basically, purple and red have basically saved their wingmen. Oh, what a shot. Moving in with the elephants at the same time. These I feel like the Persian Navy has basically underperformed this entire game. I mean, you've got so many. You got 16 boats, and you're not attacking ships, rather. You're not attacking your opponent's infrastructure until now, the 34-minute mark of the game. Mongolian Hussars, Seadrams, and Mangudai trying to take out this castle, but Persian cavalry trying to stop the encroaching purple tide. Lots and lots of trade for Team South. Looks like a bit more trade for Team North, although we'll see at the end what the trade numbers actually are. Green just has to go Genoese crossbow non-stop. Okay, look at him building 45 of them. Oh my God, hello. Good morning to you. How many castles? Only 5 castles. They are going to build quickly, but luckily for him, look at him sacrificing his condottieri to distract the opponent while he continues to mass his Genoese crossbows, and still taking the gold that our Persian player left behind when he ran away from his base. But now yellow is coming under attack. Purple needs to shift and pivot here. Red pinging over here saying, guys, we need something to take out this body of elephant killing ranged units. What they come up with is basic Persian onagers. Both Franks and Persians don't have the heaviest hitting of units here in that respect. But one castle does go down for our Italian, but one castle goes down for our Persian as well. The problem for blue is that he's letting green mine this gold. The problem for green is that he's mining it through a row of trebuchets. Look at them. They're stuck. All the villagers are stuck. Not the greatest pathing here, but Mangudai, how many? 35 going up to 90 Mangudai. Yeah, and this is the problem when you don't have siege onagers. They take a few shots to do the damage that just one shot. I mean, look at that. It takes 3 onager shots to do what 1 siege onager could do. Green happy to exchange these units here. Okay, these elephants need to be careful. Oh, they're so quick to die. Look at the HP. Look at the HP at the bottom of your screen. 8,000. Okay, well, watch the HP when the battle actually starts. Oh, elephants and Frankish paladins, not something you see every day. Not sure why the Genoese crossbowmen are retreating. The elephants are, I guess, entering the kill count. We can't really see, but take a look at their HP, how quickly it's going down. 300 with every volley. I don't think any other unit in the game could absolutely wreck them as quickly. But yellow has collapsed. Despite the fact that purple is here with Mangudai, they don't do as nearly as good a job taking down elephants as Genoese crossbows. And so these elephants, even though they're at half the HP of the Persian elephants, they're just tanky enough. 15 Genoese left for our green Italian. He needs to put up another castle. He needs 8 stone. Riker, the yellow Mayan, has quit. Has GG'd himself out of the game. It really is OP when it comes to sniping cavalry. Yeah, I mean, even take a look at how long Mangudai take to kill these elephants. Yeah, not a surprise there. Yellow has just collapsed. I think purple was a little too late to reinforce. Green, on the other hand, just didn't do enough damage. He was so busy trying to take the resources that he just didn't produce any siege. He could have easily cleared out this position. He basically had this land, this area under his control for what, the last 20 minutes? And this is the most that he did. He cleared out 1 castle and a bunch of infrastructure, but the rest he left intact. Team North took the center island rather. Oh man, so much gold. 10,000 gold here in the center. Wow. And let's see 1 or 2 more of these 3v3s. Okay, so we've got a few different players. Cambridge is back. Let's see what the teams are. Red, yellow, and blue. That is definitely Team West. Oop. Let's take a look. Riker this time, not the Mayans, but the Lithuanians. The Code playing as the Japanese. This is Neo from the Matrix. And as the Aztecs, we have Cambridge opposing them. Ultras come in on Twitch as the Bengalis. We'll see what he decides to produce. Pokachota as the Goths. And Frostnine this time as the Franks. Okay, so in my opinion, the strongest player in the game, with potentially the strongest Civ, but he has spawned opposite the Lithuanians, who also have paladins with HP that's not quite that much worse than the Frankish paladins. And if he can get his hand on 4 of these relics, he is going to be hitting at +2 more than his Frankish opponent. A stream of Huskarls starting to come out. Eagle Warriors, remember, these are Aztecs, so no extra HP, no extra armor. They come with Garland Wars +4 attack added to them. Out to meet them, though, is our Bengali saying, screw the Rata. I'm just going to go pure elephant here. And look at this stream of purple and teal going into yellow's base. Blue reinforcing with the... probably the best unit he can, to be honest. I'm not really opposed to this. Might want to get out the samurai so that these Huskarls die in like a second. Remember, samurais are the ones that get an attack bonus against other unique units. Oh my god, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Parade push of Huskarls. How gross are these Gothic barracks? He's basically got 21 barracks right now. Maybe 23. Because it's 219% faster they work. So the same output with 7 barracks is 21 barracks. Look at this. Green seems to be taking care of himself just fine, though, running into a forest of pikemen. Although Pikeman with a +4 added attack needs to get a few elephant archers out. No, don't go Radas. Everyone hates Radas. I really want to see some samurai out of our blue player. For now, though, helping out as best he can with what? Yasama Towers? I mean, but Yasama Towers fronting the Goths. Remember, they come with an attack boost, free attack boost against buildings, +6. So your Yasama Tower will do very little to their 10 pierce armor and their +6 attack bonus. Our Lithuanian not gathering any relics. Our green Bengali expanding to the back. He is running face first into a bunch of Aztec siege. Swarmer, don't make up your mind. Don't just stand there taking onager shots. Okay, red has to relocate his castle. Does cancel it. This is a lot of siege units. 16. Oh my god, siege onagers. Okay. I mean, I wanted to see Samurai, but champions are also not that bad out of our blue Japanese. No team really establishing trade except for purple. Green trade is not on the radar for him either. Red pinging over here, saying, somebody help me out here. These Goths are going to absolutely shred through this castle. And finally, there we go. There we go. Samurai, take a look at this. +12 attack against unique units. And they attack 33% faster than normal. I mean, these are not good numbers, so it's not a good illustration, but there's a lot more purple on the ground than there is blue, I'll tell you that. Oh my god, purple, continuing the parade push. Oh man. What is red pinging over here? A few Huskarls, that's what you're afraid of. Not exactly a good ping, I don't think, but elephant archers. Yikes. Not even waiting for the Trebs to help out. How many freaking 28 siege rams from our Aztec. This is absolutely deadly. They need some kind of fast unit. I don't think the elephants are going to be able to take this. Maybe Teal can send 15 or so paladins. He definitely needs to help his opponents out. He's building a wall of marketplaces. Frost9 is broke, though. These paladins that you see are going to be the last paladins that he has. He is not building more. Instead, he's now focusing on his economy, his villager count, his trade carts. He doesn't have enough money to build more than, what? 8 trade carts? Yikes, this is a lot of Aztec siege clearing up space. Not sure how you want to do that, really. Kind of benefits the siege if there's more narrow choke points. But blue here, together with yellow, have stopped the attack. What is purple doing? He has stopped streaming units across the map. Also focusing on economy. Yeah, he's not building any military units. Finally building 2 Huskarls. Japanese heavy cavalry archers are going to try to snipe these Trebs, but have to be careful. These Huskarls are hot on their tail. And again, Yasama Tower is not too sure that this is the right area to place them, but doesn't really look like red needs much help here. Oh, man. Maneuvering around with this army of what? 38 elephant archers, 25 elite elephants. For some reason, 2 Radas, 2 onagers, and a Treb. Okay. How are the upgrades on these guys? Still, our Lithuanian has not collected any relics. I wonder if his teammates have collected relics. They should probably do well to give them to the Ethiopian. Oh, relics? No. You know why? Because Frost9 has taken 3 for himself. Yikes. Frost9 needs to pivot south a little bit and help his teammate out, building 38 paladins. Not too sure what he's hesitating about here. These cav archers are going to run away. They're not going to be able to engage these paladins. Are you kidding me? They attack on an 11 and you have armor of 7. Literally need 40 something shots to kill a paladin. and there's only 36 of them, so they're not even enough to one-shot. Oh, throwing away a bunch of pike. But here we go. Let's see. Oh. Looked like for a second Green was ready. Green has to pull the trigger here. He's got to do something. He can't just keep posturing and positioning. You know, create 7 control groups and try to surround your opponent. I don't know. Do something. Frost9 out of food. He is buying it. Oh, and all you're doing now is just losing elephants. This is a very, very unfortunate here for Green that his teammates are not backing him up. I see one. One Huskarl being sent to reinforce, but way not enough. Okay, siege of his own. Oh, beautiful shot. 1 for 3. Oh, maybe. And he gets 3 more. Or 2 more. 5 kills on the siege ram. Oh my god, guys. Onager. But in come the pike. 1 more shot. Oh, 2 more. 7 kills. What an absolute hero. Hero Onager for Ultra coming. And now I guess he feels comfortable enough. Now there's how many? 13. It looks like the count of siege Onagers has been knocked to half. Our Frank and our Goth. I guess their strategy is try to kill yellow as fast as possible so that if green dies or has to get pushed back, they can handle it. Oh man, killing. No, that's why I said only teal can help red now. I don't think anyone can help red except teal. He needs to send those paladins and they need to swarm from multiple angles. There's no way you can attack from one angle. Cambridge is proving himself to have way too good attack round skills. 67. How many? Friendly fire? 12. 20% of his kills are friendly fire. Yasama towers out of our Japanese also being annoying here. Purple streaming more units, but again, they are not fast enough, I don't think. Unless you want to beat your opponent with quantity. Man, these Frankish paladins are worth their weight in gold. Slamming into these Lithuanian heavy cavalry archers. I thought that was a relic for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. Okay. I mean, our Aztec is doing what? Taking a break? Right, as I say that, moves forward, although not too far. This is 21,000 HP of units. Just charge into this already. It doesn't matter. You'll take 1, even 2 shitty attack rounds. Okay, or do this. Or do this. Try to outmaneuver the Trebs. One does go down, but a replacement is on his way. There you go. Finally. This is all you had to do 10 minutes ago. My goodness. 12,000 HP of elephants, 4,000 HP of elephant archers. Blue, though, take a look at this. Clogging up the works with 19 towers. And that's just on this part of the map. Leichai still... Oh, no, he got a relic. Look at that. It's a +3 attack, so he got 1 relic. Not enough paladins, especially now that Leichai and Halberdiers are on the menu. Should be able to do a pretty damn good dent into these Japanese cav archers, though. Oh no, samurai shouldn't be fighting paladins either. And this is what I'm talking about, you know, there's a lot of... You have to know the civs very well, and you have to know the units very well. Otherwise, you waste samurais attacking Frankish paladins. And that is not the best use for them. Towers going up in flames, basically. An elephant run by with 5,500 HP. 20 elephants. Villagers dying here to these Frankish paladins. How many does he have? He doesn't have that many. He keeps trying to get up to 30 and not being able to. What an absolute crazy unit to watch. I love their in-action animation where they check their swords to make sure that they're nice and sharp. Their katanas. I always say swords by accident. I guess katana is a sword. Our Aztec base is under attack. Manages to plop down a university. Absolutely no reason to put this except to block these elephants in here, which is exactly what happens. Eagles streaming into this town center. Not the greatest use for them, let's say. Frankish Paladins making a comeback here, though. Oh, they're just so tanky. They can take such an abusive pounding. Yikes. Remember, with Garland Wars, these pikemen do hit a little bit heavier, and more Huskarls are streaming south, but it looks like our red player has stabilized, building how many? 25 siege onagers. And now our Lithuanian with the relics, or rather relics singular. Frost 9 keeps throwing these paladins against these cav archers, trying to get them the hell away from here. I'm not sure that's the right move. These cav archers aren't really doing much. Exactly. Focus on the oh no. Focusing on the Treb, the villagers repairing it, and now not sure Lechai are the ones you want to fight. Their HP not exactly bad at 150. Does run away, takes a whole bunch of damage when he does so. My goodness. Okay, Siege Elephant might be a good answer here, but green needs something. Where? Okay, why are you here? Where are those purple bombard cannons? Why are they just hanging out here? They should be with green pushing in. Never mind, I guess he's microing up here with 7, 8, 9 bombard cannons. Purple really wants to make a dent in the center of the base. Their trade looks okay, but Team South trades, I mean, look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Teal has 64 trade carts. That is bonkers. No wonder he can keep affording paladins, and no wonder he can't build more than 30 at a time. Half his population is trade carts. Okay, no sense in wasting. Red tape pinging over here. Oh no, 9 has become 7, has become 6, has become 5. Samurais. They attack so fast, it's so ridiculous. Chasing, will they get him? One more and they get him. Only 2 he lost 7 bombard cannons. 7 bombard cannons. I think that's what 3,000 resources. Ooh, a Jaguar coming out with that plus attack against infantry. These Huskarls don't stand a chance. God, they kill them so fast. Red, though, pinging here, saying there's a big old mass of elephants moving towards you. Get rid of the eagle harassment. Looks like the eagle is focusing on the villager instead of the trade. But now Blue's base is going to get slammed into. Really? Okay. I wonder why. Oh, I guess Teal fell apart. Yeah, Teal, oh, way too much. 140 of his 200 supply was in trade carts and villagers, and not enough military. And look at this, got slammed into. And even though Green finally, I mean, Green was so inactive the entire game, finally moved out, but way too late. Let's watch one more. Which one was that? That was this one, right? Oh, there's another. Okay, let's watch this 2v2. We'll watch this one, last one, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see what players and teams. Not exactly Team East. We'll call these guys Team North. So let's see who's playing here. We got Ultra coming back again, this time as the Bengalis. His partner is a Britons. Oh no. Malians by the Code, and Riker as the Saracens. Oh, I'm worried for Team North. I mean, look, if anyone can pull off the Britons in deathmatch, it's Frost 9. Let's see how he handles them. But again, Bengali is one of these civs that everyone just absolutely hates. We saw them, we basically see them underperform in every single matchup. Not surprising, by the way. Riker, what are you building? Camels. And that's it. Okay. Not a bad unit to try to swarm your opponent with, but you're going to need more numbers than this. Yeah, finally starting to come out. Oh, they're going to be doing a good old-fashioned 2v1. Heavy camels on the menu for both players there. Red is moving out. Not a great move. What is our teal doing? 4 castles. Okay. Stream your halberdier. Red pinging, saying, I am being 2v1. Help me out. And what is Frost9 doing? He is moving out against his opponent. Not supporting his teammate. Although for now his teammate is doing just absolutely doing just fine. The only thing he needs to make sure doesn't happen is Riker Yellow building some kind of infrastructure in the front of his base, or blue building infrastructure, because he can defend all the live long day. A lot of narrow alleyways here. These elephants will be able to stop the camels very, very easily. And I guess Frost9 realizes that, instead chooses to move in on his opponent, but not streaming in enough units. You built 4 castles for what? You're not building longbows? Okay. 11 range on these arbalests. Blue has to retreat, but the absolute bane of the Britain civilization, the siege onager, if they can close the gap with that unit, oh man, it's going to be very, very difficult. 5 wounded camels waiting for what? Trade? Okay, Red playing this quite well, actually. Ultra coming. Has his castle up. Oh, he's going Radas. Okay. I was a little bit worried for Teal and Red, but they are in the score lead right now. Come on, you've got 11 range. Snipe these guys all the live long day. They have 8 range. You can literally park yourself 3 tiles away from them outside of their range. There you go. Beautiful. 1 volley and move. 1 volley and move. That's how you have to handle these siege onagers. That's how you have to make use of your range. And who cares? You take a few shots. You're changing arbs for siege onagers. Okay, though this is a bit too much of a swarm here. 52 champions on the menu for our Teal. Britain. Red pushing out, but Mamelukes are gonna absolutely shred these elephants in half. Oh no. Needs to come up with an answer to these Mamelukes. How many? 34 going up to 90. Oh my goodness. Meme build out of our yellow Saracen. Red reinforcing here. Teal needs to reinforce his teammate though. Maybe send some longbows or arbalests to help out against these Mamelukes. Otherwise 38 of them are going to absolutely demolish these elephants. I mean, keep in mind, the Mamelukes are pretty damn expensive, right? They're an expensive unit, so you can't really, I mean, I was going to say overbuild them, but he's going up to 92. Okay. Elephant archers with the Ratas, keeping them at bay for now. And now our Britain's swarming. He needs more trebs. Remember, these already come with Warwolf. Blast damage, 100% accuracy against non-moving units, or rather stationary targets, let's put it like that. Blue streaming in Trebs. Why? What's his army like? He has got no army, does Blue. What the hell? He's got 10 army supply. Oh no, I hope we don't see a 5-minute game here. Mamelukes inserting themselves in here. How many? 30 of them. Oh no, Castle Fire is going to eventually demolish all of it, but that's that annoying Saracen siege, which is so powerful, is moving in. Our Bengali also has been knocked down to 16 army supply. Our Britain, of course, is supply capped at 200. Anyone else is struggling to get up beyond 100. His teammates below 50. Yellow is at 100. Blue is at below 90, and Frost 9 is at 200 already. Does need to pivot, does need to help his opponent though, otherwise it's going to be a very annoying base trade situation. Yikes. Okay, red wisely building a bit of infrastructure away. Needs to move a few villagers. More and more Mamelukes moving in, though. But yellow seems to be out of army now. Okay. Where's he going to go with these? Teal is now slamming into yellow here. Okay, maybe turn around, fight the Mamelukes. You know they're coming now that they're attacking your Arbalests. 90. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Haha, good reaction time out of Frost 90. I was going to say 90 longbows being produced for him. And red is dead. Ultra coming, despite the fact that he held the initial 2v1 push. I guess did not anticipate the Mameluke transition. Didn't have any kind of units in yellow's base scouting or attacking or keeping an eye on them. So I don't think he had any idea they were coming. Instead, he was building elephant archers. Not too sure that was the right move, but it is what it is. Yellow now moving into support. Oh no, Frost 9 needs to pick up the pace here. I mean, he's doing his best. The problem is the Britons just lack any kind of, you know, incredibly strong unit aside from this champion. But the champions are slow. The Mamelukes will snipe them. How many? 38 Mamelukes are here. Now this siege. The Britons just lack that incredibly powerful unit, right? I'm talking about elephants, paladins. Your unique unit has that range, but it attacks on an 11. Mamelukes darting in, darting out. Red is basically dead. Does he have any villagers left? 10 villagers. Why is he not doing anything? Because he's already tapped out. Oh my god. Oh no. And it's game over. 15 minutes into the game. Oh man. Guys, so we're gonna call it now. Oh my god. What a disappointing game. Man, have the Bengalis underperformed in these deathmatch games. Yikes. Oh, man. Look at Red's base, just completely empty. In any event, our Briton did his best to slam into blue, but again, the Britons just lack that really strong ability to demolish, to punch their way through. Their strongest unit right now that he had is the champion, but my goodness, what a slow unit. Ready. Attack on a 17, 6+ bonus against a against buildings, but yeah, there's just nothing in the Briton arsenal here. Even these towers are great, but the Britons mostly relying on range to keep their opponents at bay, as opposed to, you know, civs like the Persians and civs like even the Malians with Farimba. I'm absolutely shocked we didn't get to see any cavalry out of our blue Malian. Could have absolutely swarmed over these Briton units, but in any event, as always, thank you for joining on this live stream. I think next live we'll go back to Rage Forest. I've got a bunch of really high elo games. You know, I'm talking about the Viper, I'm talking about ACCM, I'm talking about Barles and Valis and Ganji, all of the good, incredibly high elo players. Thanks for joining your mom. As always, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll keep going, and more and more fun games to cast. Deathmatch, yeah, these games are proving to be very finicky. I'm not a fan of these 15-minute games where one, like, look at his base, completely wiped out. That's just ridiculous. Oh, man. But it is what it is. Good night, all. You want to see more Mr. Yo games? Yeah, keep an eye out in the next couple of days. Now that they're finished playing the NAC, they're back to playing a ranked ladder. And I've got a bunch of those games in the pipeline. So definitely keep an eye out for Mr. Yo. Do have 2 or 3 of his games coming up in the next week or so. And yeah, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for joining. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're not new or whatever, feel free to hit like. And yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a good night.